7 o'clock in the morning calls and leaves me standing by the stairs, wondering what sort of beast I'll create out of thin air. The wind of change we're blowing then perhaps just a little rough, and you can try and press against the times, but you'll never be strong enough. I saw a figure taking shelter inside, and I ran up to her. And from the moment I looked into her eyes, I couldn't tell what color they were. Were they gray or blue? I think she knows it's true. I sputtered out a soft hello, and she didn't seem to hear. I thought it must be easy to block out the world with all those chains wrapped on her ears. I wanted to be insightful. I wanted to be blessed. I wanted to be a lot of things before she up and left. And as I watched her walk away, a feeling deep inside, the kind of thing you know you feel, but you have to hide. From a bird's eye view, I think she knows it's true. I looked for beauty and for a truth in ways I couldn't describe, but I could never forget her downturned lips or the purpose in her stride. Wanting after freedom, wanting after God, wanting to know if love exists or if poets are all frauds. But I always wondered, most of all, what kind of love is shared between a couple of perfect strangers, both romantically impaired, being both uncouth. I think she knows it's true. We both often passed that way again, as time would eventually tell, but we were both too awkward and too busy to know each other that well. She haunted me with memories, and I haunted her with prose, hoping that nothing too obvious would ever strike me on the nose. But the wind kept blowing me fast and hard, and I had to get out of that place. But I couldn't tell what was more important, her or the race. She was running through, and I think she knows it's true. I think once I touched her hand, but then again I'm not really sure. I think a whole lot of things happened then that neither of us were there for. She had dropped her heart off, and I had dropped my mind. Because they were both had other arrangements and couldn't make the time. But still I stayed there holding on for a symbol somewhere within, or something I could hold on to so I could keep myself with them, so I could keep myself with you. I think she knows it's true. I didn't sleep for many nights, and I didn't wake for many more. I could torture myself with a peeling knife, but I needed to see the core. An inspiration struck me. Something told me then that if I couldn't see her now, I would never see her again. I ran to the place she was hoping, but knowing the truth's incise. And when I finally got there, I had been left behind, and she was gone too. And I think she knows it's true. To believe it began so long ago, I guess I'd lost track of the time. I knew one day she'd have to go. Everyone's got some mountain they gotta climb. I try not to say what if, and I really don't regret all the time I spared so vision impaired, instead of learning the alphabet. Now I turn back to the road wondering what I'll find, wondering if I'm meant to go on, wondering if she'll ever leave my mind, wondering who left who. I think she knows it's true.